Good morning. It's Thursday, August 2nd, and today's title is Return to Jerusalem. Having escaped from Damascus, Paul returned to Jerusalem for the first time since he had left as a persecutor. This happened 3 years after his conversion. It was not an easy return as he faced problems both inside and outside of the church. In Jerusalem, Paul tried to join the apostles, though by that time he had already been a Christian for 3 years. The news of his conversion sounded so incredible that the apostles, like Ananias before them, were rather skeptical. They feared it was just part of a carefully elaborated plot. It was Barnabas, a Levite from Cyprus, thus a Hellenistic, who broke the apostles' resistance and introduced Paul to them. They too must have marveled at what God had done to Paul, that is, once they realized that he was genuine. Such resistance, however, would never entirely disappear, if not because of Paul's past actions in persecuting the church, then at least because of the gospel he preached. As in the case of Stephen, the Judean believers, including the apostles, were quite slow to understand the universal scope of the Christian faith. A faith no longer based in the Old Testament ceremonial system, especially in the sacrificial system which had lost its validity with Jesus' death at the cross. Paul's closest circle of relationship within the church in Judea would always be the Hellenistic believers besides Barnabas himself. Philip, one of the 7, was also one of his believers. Several years later, the Jerusalem church leaders would still accuse Paul of preaching basically the same doctrine Stephen had preached before. During the 15 days he stayed in Jerusalem, Paul apparently decided to share the gospel with the same non-believing Jews whom he had incited against Stephen some time before. As with Stephen, however, his effects met with such strong opposition, posing threat to his own life. In a vision, Jesus told him to leave Jerusalem for his own safety. With the help of the brethren, he went down to the city port of Caesarea, and from there, from his hometown in Cilicia, where he had stayed for several years before starting his missionary journey. Thank you for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel and continue to share this ministry with other people. God bless you.